My son, Karam, he is 4 years old. He just turned 4 in March. He is mentally, he's 4 years old. Physically, he can't walk and he can't speak in sentences. He does say a few short words, but he doesn't speak in complete sentences. He's an awesome kid. He absolutely loves school. He's very stubborn, but we work through that. He has a smile that will light up a room. He is the most sociable kid that you want to ever meet that doesn't say a word. So that smile says everything. If the answer is no, he'll give you the blank stare. But if it's a yes, he gives you the smile. If he wants to do something, he kind of uses his eyes and smiles like, this is what I want to do. But he is just a great kid. Like I say, he's the social butterfly that doesn't say anything. He looked forward to Tuesdays and Thursdays every week. And when it was a day that it was no school, he was looking at me like, aren't we supposed to go somewhere, Mom? And even though he doesn't speak, he can give you nonverbal cues that you read a lot. But the first experience I remember was he was washing babies in the water tub on the playground. And that was just so special because he never liked playing with toys. He was always leery of putting his hands down in cold water and things like that. But he absolutely had a blast. His friends were splashing water all over him. And he was just smiling and washing babies. And he was standing in a gait trainer, which he absolutely hates to stand on his legs most days. But he didn't even realize he was standing in his gait trainer because he was having so much fun. Even though he can't speak and he can't walk, he does have the mind of a 4-year-old and he wants to be in control. And he can't be in control of everything that he does, but certain things he can control, and I want him to be able to make those choices known. So that's why I chose for him to go to both schools rather than just one. And he needs the speech and language, he needs the adaptive PE, but he needs the socialization skills that he's forming here at RBC. He's working more with reaching for, having purposeful meaning with reaching for things. Because usually he used to have like a startle reflex where he would just do his hands out like this. Now, if his hand goes out, that means I'm gonna go reach for something or I'm gonna give you a hug. It's not, I'm startled anymore. That reflex has gone away. Is the most sociable kid you ever want to meet. He is being walked down the hall in his gait trainer and he does like this to everybody. So all the 4th and 5th grade kids at the public school know him. Here, the 4 and 5-year-old kids know him. And everyone wants to play with him, and that makes him feel great, and that makes them feel good to say, hey, I have a new friend. So those social milestones are really being reached, and he really has a sense of, hey, I'm just like everybody else. He doesn't feel different at all, even though he does things a little bit differently. Hey, I'm 4, just like my friends. On Friday, I was speaking to another parent that her son attends therapy at the same place my son does. And she was leery about her son turning 3 and what should she do. And I told her, because she comes over to RBC for the Mommy and Me class, I said, you should enroll him in the 2-year-old program. And she's like, well, it's not that long. I said, it's not that long, but it gives them the sense of independence. And it gives them the opportunity to trust other adults and to play with children of their own age and explore their abilities. Because my main goal for my child is, we're not going to focus on what you can't do. We're going to focus on what you can do. And if you want your child to succeed, you can't handicap them. You have to make sure that they're doing as much as they can on their own.
Consider your experiences with inclusion, the children's experience, and all the members of this community. What part of Karam's story inspires you? What would you like to ask Karam's mother, Danielle, more about? Consider your role as a teacher in supporting families whose journey may include difficulty navigating a new system as well as their own feelings.